Oops, I forgot to do an intro to this video. So, it's Malia here with a kinda controversial podcast. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. This is like the pilot episode, episode 1, so I hope that you like it. And if you don't, I'm sure there's one that will come along next that you will like. Because this one's kind of 2015 Christian YouTuber vibes. Because that's what I am. But yeah, so this is just the first one. There will be more. I hope you like it. So, hello everyone. Shalom, shalom. It's me, Malia, back at it again for a video. And guess what today's topic is? If you can guess, 5 brownie points for you. Today's video is about abstinence. You're like, Malia, abstinence? Like abstaining from sex until you're married? That kind of abstinence. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about why you should practice it, because why not, you know? I am a religious girly, and I also believe that, like, you're worth more than just letting random people touch you, you know? That's icky. Anywho, pro number 1, you're taming your flesh. You're getting self-discipline by practicing abstinence. Because, like, anyone can be out here throwing their bodies at anyone. Or even just, you know, giving your body to someone you think you're in love with. Oh my goodness, I love him so much, and he loves me so much, and so we're just gonna do the do. No. Wait until he marries you. And without even looking at the just wait until marriage part, for whatever reason, you are practicing lots of self-control. You're saying, hey, humans are sexual creatures. Everyone wants to do it for the most part, excluding our asexual brethren out here. But with that being said, that's something everyone wants to do. Everyone is capable of doing that. Someone's going to find, if there's a will, there's a way. You can do it. But should you? What are you gaining from giving yourself to this person, whoever they are? Are you gaining self-control, or are you just fulfilling whatever your body wants at the moment? Most of the times it's going to be what your body wants. And what your body wants isn't right. Your body wants to be lazy and watch TV all day and eat junk food. I would love to binge on sugar all the time and never hit the gym and just, you know, just be chilling watching The Rookie every day. But that's not the right thing to do. That's not getting self-control, self-discipline, and helping you to build yourself into a better person. These first few are not religious. They're just good things in general, you know? So first pro is self-discipline, taming your flesh, getting more self-control, being a better person. Number 2, no STDs. If you're out here being sexually active, how can you get a sexual disease? You can't, which is really scary. I've heard there's like a lot out here nowadays, and like some STDs, if you get, I've heard they can make you infertile, which is very scary for some people like myself. If you want to have kids in the future, if you're out here just like slanging yourself around all the time, you might not be able to have babies in the future. On to our next pro. So the second pro is you won't get any STDs. Second pro is you won't have any accidental babies out of wedlock. So I was an out of wedlock accident baby, and I'm great. But that can throw a wrench in your plans if you're trying to go to school, trying to work a job, trying to live life. Having a child is hard to do when you have those things. And if you're having kids outside of wedlock, your person might be there for you. They might not. Or if you're just hooking up randomly, do you really want this person to be the parent of your child? Maybe not. I hear a lot of people are doing the do with people they would not ever want to have kids with, which is really weird because that's kind of what happens when you do the do. So if you practice abstinence and you wait till you get married, you won't have any babies outside of wedlock because you're not doing anything to make any babies. Let's see. And for our next one, if everyone was practicing abstinence, there would not be rape. Consider that. There would be no rape if everyone was practicing abstinence, because everyone would have the self-control to wait until marriage. They wouldn't feel like, I want this, so I'm just going to do it. They'd have discipline. In that aspect, at least. And for our last point, so that was, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4 pros. And here's our 5th, which is last but not least, most important one in my opinion. You will be in right standing with God in this aspect. There are many other numerous ways to sin, but the seventh commandment out of the 10 commandments found in Exodus 20 is thou shalt not commit adultery. And adultery is sex outside of marriage. Marriage is one man, one woman coming together, covenant under God to be together forever, basically, or until you die. Depends on how you take your vows. But yeah, so no sex outside of marriage, no adultery is in the Bible, and it's said multiple times. And so I think that with that, that's a good enough reason for me to have abstinence, along with all the other reasons that you should be abstinent. You have more self-discipline. You don't get STDs. Yay! No accidental babies out of wedlock. No rape. And you're in a better standing with God because of it. And for the no rape part, you're saying, Malia, what about spousal rape? Which is not very common, for being so for real. But if we're looking at going by a scriptural definition of marriage, a husband should love his wife as his own body. And they should not keep themselves from each other. So like they shouldn't be denying each other company. But with that, any man who loves his wife as himself is not going to rape her. So yeah, there's many reasons to choose to practice abstinence. Those are like all the reasons I have. Any other reasons that you can find to be abstinent, awesome. And if you choose to not practice abstinence, it's your loss, really, because when you do find that person that you're going to be with forever and ever and ever, and you finally get married to that man or woman of your dreams, you probably will wish that you had saved that for that person. That's what I hear, at least. I always hear that it's worth the wait. And yeah, anyone who's telling you otherwise, anyone who's telling you to sleep around, I don't care if it's a man telling a man to sleep around, a woman telling a woman to sleep around, they are lying to you and they're telling you it's the right thing to do. I've never seen a happy prostitute. Let's be so for real. When you practice abstinence and you are chaste and you choose to not sleep with any and everybody, you get more respect because not everybody's had you. No one's had you. Only one person's had you. You know, you're not just out here slinging it for everybody. So 1, respect. 2, all these good things we talked about. No STDs or babies. Yay! Because I don't want STDs or babies right now. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want that. So if someone's telling you that you're going to be empowered by sleeping around and sleeping with people outside of marriage, are they happy people? Really? Are they really happy? Or are they like making their bodies happy? Are they just chasing pleasure at the moment, but really they're depressed? I don't know. I wouldn't take advice from someone who's depressed and anxious all the time. Like, a lot of people will tell you things like, oh, you should do this, it'll make you so much happier. You're not happy. Let's be so for real right now. Look at how these people actually are. Look at the fruits of their labor. Are they actually happy, or are they on antidepressants? Are they actually happy, or do they have broken relationships? Think about these things before you say that. Like, before you say, well, I like it, so I'm going to do it. Just think about the actual consequences and how it makes you feel not in your body, how it makes you feel in your soul, in your mind. Anywho, much love. Bye.